Hello, I'm Caroline from Caroline Circuits, and today I'm going to bring you a 10-minute full body strength program that you can do at home with just 2 dumbbells. Please make sure you're warmed up before you start, have some water on the side, and just take it at your pace. You can always do these exercises body weight to start with. Strength training is so important, especially from the age of 30, when we start to lose our muscle mass and our bone density. So these kind of exercises in your routine will be really beneficial as you get older. So let's get started. We're going to work 40 seconds on each exercise with a 20-second rest in between. And these are some of my favorite compound moves when we're working more than one muscle group at a time. So let's get started. I'm going to use my 3-kilogram weight today for the whole class. 40 seconds is going on the timer, and we're going to start with a squat and a press, big functional compound move. Let's go. So all the weight in the heels, looking forward, straight back, and you're sitting back into that chair. So slowly down, and just go to the level that feels right for you. Everyone's got a different range of movement with their squats, and take it nice and slow. Think about keeping that back straight, shoulders back, and your chest lifted. Good. 10 exercises for strength. Great work, keep going. And relax. Okay, exercise 2 is focused on the upper body. Think about your posture. Knees are soft. We're going to come from a bicep curl. Palms are going to face in. Bicep curl into that shoulder press. Knees are soft. Think about the shoulders being back. When you're ready, in 3, 2, let's go. Try not to swing the arms and to lean back. Control each movement and think about the muscle group that you're working in turn. And breathe. Good work. So we've got upper body in here, we've got lower body, we've got core in every exercise too, and it's just 10 minutes. In 5, in 4, in 3, and rest. Make sure you use your rest periods. So now, back to the lower body, we're going into an RDL, like a deadlift. So we're going to come down, glide down the front of your legs to here. When your chest is parallel with the floor, we're going to come up, and we're going to take it into an upright row for the shoulders. So again, we're sending those hips back to here. Try not to round through the spine. As soon as the chest is parallel with the floor, we're going to drive up into an upright row. Let's go. Keep breathing. Super slow down. You don't want to go all the way to the floor with these weights because you're going to round your spine. Keep the back nice and straight. Exercise 3. Breathe. Adjust to the chest. No higher for the shoulders. Great work. And relax. Now come to the top of your mat. We're then going to a reverse lunge, and we're going to put a bicep curl at the bottom. So you're going to step it back into your lunge, bicep curl while you've got that time under tension for the muscles, and drive back up and switch legs. Shoulders back and down when you're ready. Stepping it back into your lunge, bicep curl without leaning back, control the movement, drive through the heel and switch. Again, just go down as low with that knee as feels comfortable for you. Try to control it and not swing the arms. Open up that chest. Breathe. Great work. Lower body, upper body combination. Great work. Each rep counts. And relax. Okay, we're back to upper body. We're going to work the back into triceps for the back of the arms. So you're going to hinge at the hips, full range of movement with the arms. We're going to come into a row and then back into an extension. So make sure the weights you're using aren't too heavy for your triceps and that you can work both exercises. So hinging at the hips, Full range with the arms. We're coming in with those elbows to your side and extending. Try not to swing the arms. So it's a pull, squeeze it back. Take it nice and slow. Make sure you're hinged at the waist, at the hips. In, elbows into your side, take it back, gently lower. Squeeze, upper back and the back of the arms here. Bring it in, send it back. Great work. Pull. And relax. Okay, we're coming down to the mat now for some mountain climbers, body weight exercise. So we're going to lose the weights. And what you're going to do is you're going to give me 4 mountain climbers for the core, and then we're going to drop to a push-up for the chest. So, quick drink. Let's go. So you're in your nice strong plank position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop to the knees, press. Push through the heel of the hand, up. Squeeze the glutes. Knees into the chest. Make sure those elbows are going back and up. Bring it in. Take it down and up. In you go for the mountain climbers. Try and stay in that lovely straight line. No bottoms in the air. Good work. We're coming onto our backs. First of all, we're going to start with a chest press. So, bringing your weights to here, your back is down. You're going to be drawing that letter A above the chest. Relax your head and shoulders, slowly to the side. Let's go. Press. And slowly lower. Press. Keep your back down. Try not to let the elbows rest on the floor in between. Press. And lower. Great work. Keep going. You're doing really well here. Super slow. Press. And lower. Great work. Keep going. Good. Nearly there. And rest. Staying here. Now you don't have to use the weights. We're going to do 20 seconds of glute bridges and 20 seconds glute bridge pulses. If you want to, you can add your weights for extra resistance. Now the key, tilt the pelvis towards you before you drive up through those heels. So when you're ready, hold on to those weights. We're coming up, all the way down. Squeeze at the top for me. Here, drive through those heels. It's isolating hamstrings and glutes here. And breathe, squeeze. Great work. And now pulse at the top. So small little movements at the top, keeping that resistance on. Keep breathing, little movements. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. Great work. Keep going and relax. Okay, slowly coming back into our plank position for a really great exercise, which is the Renegade row. So you can do this with weights or without weights, depending on how comfortable you find holding them under your wrists. You can also do it in a tabletop position, but otherwise you're here. Make sure you're balanced without rotating through the hips. You're taking that arm in turn towards your hip and rowing. Stay in a straight line for me. Keep your abs nice and tight. Try not to dip the head. Now, are your hips moving? Breathe. Squeeze the glutes. Keep going. Come on, keep going. You're doing so well here. Breathe. Make sure you're not tilting that pelvis here. Keep the back nice and straight. Row towards your hip. And relax. Okay, one of my favourites now. Onto our backs we go for dead bugs. So we're going to be here. And we're going to very slowly bring the knees above the hips, extending opposite arm and opposite leg for the core. Let's go. Breathe. Push the backs down for me. Here. Extend each arm and leg in turn. Take your time here. And breathe. Nice work. Super slow. You can do this just body weight. You don't have to use weights. Breathe. Slowly back. Good. And relax. And we're just going to finish with some nice dorsal raises. Body weight only here. And we're going to keep the feet down. And we're just going to finish with a lovely little exercise for the lower back. And then you're done. So don't come up too high. Keep your feet down. Hands are by your temples. Very small movement here. Just to finish this class. Lovely for the lower back, but just don't come up too high. Keep looking down. And breathe. Good work. Just a very small movement. Great for strengthening the lower back muscles. In 5, 4, 3, and rest. Please make sure you stretch, you do your cool down stretches, and you subscribe to the Good Housekeeping YouTube channel, and you can find me on Instagram at Caroline Circuits or through my website carolinecircuits.com. Thank you for joining today.